shoulder exercises with dumbbells. Front raises here, thumb up to reduce the stress on the AC joint, and just doing 3 sets of 10 on each of these movements. It's all you need with light weight to get some blood flowing in that area, good fluid movements. Now we're going to be going out to the side at a 45-degree angle now, continually using the thumb up method and keeping the movements nice and fluid. Stay activated in the movements. And that starts from your grip all the way up to your shoulder and your spine and your core. When you're doing these movements, you want to stay activated. And now we're going all the way out to the side. And just again, keep the weight light and just focus on staying activated, staying solid in your form. The weight will come, but start low and go slow, but stay strong while you're doing it. Again, stay activated on this movement especially. I've noticed that sometimes it feels like my shoulder is popping out a little bit. But when you activate from the ground up, your core, your legs, everything stays activated. You don't let the weight go all the way and you don't try to press it too high. Just stay in that neutral zone. Next up is a simple bicep routine. 3 different types, 10 each. First we got hammers. Again, focusing on your alignment, your spine alignment, and your form. Squeeze in at the top for a very brief second, just so you know you're activating the muscle. Okay, those are your hammers. Next, just standard curls. You're working slightly different muscles. When you're doing this, you're working the bicep head from a different angle, and you're working different forearm muscles. Again, just another 10. I lost my count. I think that's 10. And last but not least, reverse curls. So you kind of have to really emphasize the chest out on this one so you can get your arms all the way over. And we're really focusing on rebuilding this left arm up. As you can see, the right arm is much meatier. So that's from that surgery. Not a superset, but a tri-set. All the same muscle, just hitting it from different angles. 3 sets of 10. Lastly, triceps, gotta even it out. This is just one of the things I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna do maybe some skull crushers or some other type of dumbbell exercise, but really in this, just get a nice comfortable weight. Remember, it's not about the weight. It's about what you do with it. Activate the spine, get it nice in alignment, and then from there, just go down, come back up, and kind of keep it in that pump range. Not all the way down, so you're not stressing the joints out, not all the way up, just enough. And I usually go for sets of 20 on this, just because I am using relatively light weight. 3 sets. Last but not least, single arm, tricep, skull crushers. Lightweight, just focusing on the form here. Once you do 10 of those, on the ground, chest flies. What this does is it prevents you from going past neutral, protects your shoulders. Just go nice and slow. Get that stretch and then that squeeze at the top. And just go for as many as you feel like on these 10 to 20. Probably gonna go for 10 myself. That wraps it up. All right, finishing off with some push-ups. And these are assisted push-ups on a Smith machine, so it kind of takes a little bit of the work off of you. That way you can kind of really focus on form and get as many repetitions in as you need. Three sets of 15, nothing crazy, still rehabbing. Obviously, do as many as you want for as many sets as you want. Push-ups are a solid foundation exercise. Working a lot of your chest, front delts, and your triceps. All right, last but not least, working on the rotator cuff muscles. So I have a towel propped up in my armpit near my elbow, and what that does is it allows me to kind of keep my rotator cuff muscles safe and without injury while I'm performing these movements. But basically you want your shoulders back and down and lock it in there. Here I have a very light resistance band, and what I'm gonna do first is actually internal rotations. So I'm getting the band and I'm allowing it to be out at a 90-degree angle. And all I'm gonna be doing is 20 reps, full range of motion, let it go all the way out, and then bring it all the way in. And again, this is working the rotator cuff muscles, so prevent injury. And then the same thing on the other side, the antagonistic muscle group. And this one I actually split in two, just because it's still hard for me to do a full range of motion on this exercise. So what I do is I bring it from here to straight out, and I'm doing 20. I'm going to walk in a little bit, and I'm going to start from where I ended on the last one, and I'm just going to go out as far as I can comfortably. You want tension on it the whole time. All I can do is 15 there. It's burning so much. That was my second set. So I do 2 sets, 20 reps on each, and then I call it a day.